Up at 5:30, a Maryland youth football coach under arrest and charged with sexually abusing children. After the initial charges, now investigators are dealing with a flood of other accusations going back as far as 2009. He coached in Calvert County, but tonight Scott Broom tells us some victims are now coming forward in Prince George's County.
The accused coach is 50-year-old Moshe Immel, who coached children for the Patuxent Rhinos youth football organization in Prince George's County and for Northern High School in Calvert County, where school officials said he was a volunteer JV coach in 2016. Immel is jailed in Calvert County on a $500,000 bail after being accused of sexually abusing at least 3 players, with many more cases now being investigated.
I mean, I don't know how deep we are into this.
That's Calvert County Assistant Sheriff David McDowell.
We know for a fact that 3 of the victims are from Calvert County. The 2 victims who came forward, who are adults now, and they, according to their statements, the abuse in their cases began in 2009 and went through to present.
McDowell says at least 9 additional victims may now be coming forward in neighboring Prince George's County, where the Patuxent Rhinos are based.
We have information that potentially there are other victims in Prince George's County through information that we received from Child Protective Services in Prince George's County.
In a statement, Patuxent Rhino President Richard Taylor said the organization is shocked and utterly saddened. He promised the organization will cooperate with investigators. Background checks and ardent evaluations of coaches, administrators, and volunteers are mandated yearly. Sometimes these safety systems we trust in fail us, Taylor wrote. Taylor told me Immel was a head coach who worked with 13 and 14-year-old young athletes. He's encouraging all parents in his organization to talk to their kids and come forward with any additional evidence. Scott Broom, WUSA 9.